own accord, but some on their own accord. Something happens, the reason why. But I got done speaking, sat down to my sister, and she just looked at me. She was like, "Bro, you should run for mayor." Come around. Well, it all started in July when a young man by the name of Taquay Wallace lost his life. He was killed in a tragic accident. His friend drove a car and ended up hitting him. And people don't know. I mean, that kid, Taquay, was a beautiful kid, man. Wrestled, played football, all around quiet kid. And he pushed my niece out the way when that car came, and he ended up taking that full blow and ended up losing his life. Went to the wake a couple of days later. They had a vigil. Then we went to the wake, and my sister was sitting next to me, and she was just like, bro, go say something to some of these kids, man. They hurt right now. I mean, the funeral, the church around was packed. I mean, it was all kids in there, bro. It was just crying, yelling, screaming. It was upset, man. It was like, it just seemed like nobody was speaking to them. And my sister was like, just looked at me like she knew I could say something. She was just like, go say something. I went up there and spoke and just told them, just told them that they're not invincible. They can be hurt. That things can touch them, and that, life isn't like, this graveyard's full of dreams and wishes and hopes, and it's always a reason why somebody's in that graveyard, but not necessarily on their own accord, but somebody on their own accord. Something happens, the reason why. But I got done speaking, sat down to my sister, and she just looked at me. She was like, bro, you should run for mayor. Like she knew. She just was like, yo, bro, you should run for mayor. And I'm like, get the hell out of here. I'm running for mayor for this city. You crazy. But it resonated with me, Humbles. It resonated with me. It was just something she said that was so matter of fact, like she knew I could do it. And it takes a family member sometimes to see beyond what you can't see. So I was like, I went home that night, man, just emotional, and couldn't sleep. And I'm like, what she said to me just kept vexing me. It just kept like coming up in my mind and in my spirit. It just kept saying, yeah. So the first person I wanted to talk to was my dad. And I was like, Pops, I'm thinking, like, what the fuck you want to do that for? Like, are you serious? This is Aliquippa, son. Like, prophet in his own home ain't welcome sometimes. So you got to watch. And my dad kept telling me, like, son, you really want to do this? I said, Pop, I don't know what it is. It's just something about it. He said, well, you think you're ready for it? I said, yeah, I'm ready for it. I said, Pop, you said a good name is better than any riches. So if you say that, Pop, then I know I got a good name. I ain't never done it to nobody, so I'm gonna take a shot. So second person I went to was my brother. I said, Donald, I need you to run with me. He said, I ain't running shit. I'm gonna stay on the sidelines and make sure I protect you. Make sure I watch out for you. And then 2 months later, my sister was shot and killed. She was murdered. Her boyfriend, I didn't even know. Me and my brother didn't even know. The gunner shot my sister on September 5th, 2009. In front of my nephew, shot her. My sister was protecting my nephew because he wanted to kill him. So I praise God that we could have had 2 funerals instead of 1. My nephew's still here. My sister had 3 kids. The number 3 means a lot to me because she was the third born. She had 3 kids. She was killed on the 3rd floor. She was killed at 3:30. It means a lot. The number 3 means a lot to me. I don't even move unless I got 3 confirmations. I ain't even gonna lie. But it meant a lot, that my sister spoke that dream to me. And then the primary wasn't until 2012 when I was like, I'm running. And then I just started knocking on doors, through my hurt and pain, through my family's hurt and pain. That's how we cope. That's how I coped. I just was like that man on the road, just knocking on doors, introducing myself to people, letting them know, hey, I need to make a difference. Because the way they treated my sister was like she was just another name. Like it was domestic violence. It was just another black on black crime. Nothing to worry about. And, marriage off, none of them. Cops at the time, none of them, they didn't care. Nobody cared, about what happened to my sister and how she left behind her kids. And my mom and dad lost their only daughter. Me and my brother lost our only sister. Yeah. So that's what started me on this journey, man. I could have, if anybody had a reason to hate Aliquippa, it would have been me. Me and my family, we could hate Quip and walk away from this place and let it burn. But it was just something inside of me, like something that my sister spoke that she saw that I didn't see. Was like, you got to man up. You able to make a difference in the city. You do it. Come what may. So I did it and been doing it for 12 years, 4 terms, man. And I'm grateful that I get to serve the people that I love and care about, even if they don't love me back, bro. I mean, even if they don't, bro, I just got to make a difference. I mean, and that's what started me, Bernard, like just loving this city when it didn't love me. But it gave me so much love. It gave my family so much love when she left. I mean, that funeral had about 3,000 people there, man. It was crazy. Wall to walls. Church was packed. The streets was packed. her death meant something, and it wasn't just another death, you know. And then I said it at the church. My dad let me, you know, had a mic and let me speak for the family, and I just said, hey, I'm gonna take my shot, you know. And then it ended up working out. I ended up beating the guy 4-1, you know, and he's been in the trench for 15 years, and they gave that little 4-eyed kid from 6th Avenue a shot. And I just tell people all the time, I wasn't that cornerstone that everybody picked. I was the one that cast aside, wasn't gonna be nothing, wasn't gonna be shit. You know, them twins is something else, like, you know what I mean? Birthday get big, but you know, and then I said, you know, then all of a sudden this God just show you, like you said, I take the weak and make him strong, so the strong don't know it. So he did, he made me strong, man, and he gave me a voice, and you know, he let me speak, and he, like I said, I'm a great orator because he gave me some kind of a gift. I can't write nothing, but I can definitely speak. My brother's a writer. Dono is the writer. Dono loved to write. Dono be up at 2 in the morning still to this day writing stuff. But that's what started me on this journey, man. It's been a mission ever since. And, you know, I make $175 to be the mayor, family. So I clearly ain't killing it. Yeah, I got a full-time job.